Hey, and welcome back to Brad Tragick. Take the glasses off. It always annoys me, the glare. I do wear glasses though, so just so you know, I normally wear glasses. I'm gonna scoot up here. So I haven't been away from the wrestling scene. I've actually been keeping tabs. We didn't have wrestling for the longest time, so I wasn't able to watch wrestling, but I did try and keep tabs on it. So as soon as we got down here and we had satellite, we most definitely. I watch wrestling, so I've been keeping up tabs. We just now got the internet back a while back. We were trying to get it. So a couple weeks ago, we did get the internet back. So here I am, having the opportunity to upload video live right here. You see my face. But real quick, it's probably not going to be like that forever. The format is going to change. Still working on that, but I am almost close. I'm thinking it's going to be something different, like the audio waves. Like if you ever see that, like DX has like audio waves in their old video. I'm thinking about doing it that way, and then you hear my voice over top, and then you would see recording it somehow, so where you can see the what do you call it? What would you call that? Crap. Like if you right click on Windows Media Player and you ask for visualizations, there you go, and you get the radio waves. So I might do that and talk over that way, so you see my waves when I'm talking. So it'll be something at least to look at, something that way. I thought about putting pictures up and doing things like that, but I mean it would take more time, and I just want to be able to get videos up and do the same kind of videos I used to do before. So very well continue to do that, but the next couple weeks I will be able to do videos like this because my wife will be away celebrating Thanksgiving, and I will have to work on probably Thanksgiving, therefore, because I work for a website called Amazon.com. So there you go. So let's get right into wrestling. Sorry I wasted 2 minutes of your time. But let's get right into wrestling, and let's talk about Monday Night Raw. Past few weeks, it has been amazing. Since I've been gone from the internet, it's been awesome. You know, I've been gone for probably a couple months, not being able to upload any videos to the internet, and it's gotten a lot better. And I will definitely take anything right now from last year being horrible. So, I mean, last year on this time, it was, I guess not last year, but like a little bit before that, it was pretty bad. Even last year, it wasn't really that good. I mean, we had CM Punk and John Cena thing going on, but the mid card scene was still pretty horrible, and it wasn't very good. And now the mid card scene is getting a little better. They're starting to build it. You can tell they're starting to build it. They got more tag teams. It's just, oh my God, it's just like whoosh, so amazing. Way better than what it was last year. So, amen. Holy rolling Jesus for that. Yeah, hallelujah. Anyway, so basically, I'm just going to roll through all the matches that happened on the card. So we get the opening match is Primetime Players and Antonio Cesaro versus Rey Mysterio, Sin Cara, and R-Truth. So, pretty good opener. Wasn't bad. I can't remember who actually won the match, but they're setting up a feud with Primetime Players, Rey Mysterio, and Sin Cara. Not a big fan of that. I think that definitely they should be swapped with maybe Epico and Primo feuding with Rey and Sin Cara, and maybe I don't know who would feud the Primetime Players. Maybe 3-man band be feuding with them instead. And I mean, I think they're going to turn them face. I think they're trying to turn them baby face. So I have no idea. They're trying to get that comedic reaction, I guess, from the fans, and have them actually get behind Slater and what the hell is the other guy's name? Jinder Mahal. There we go. So they're trying to get the fans behind them. So I don't know. I thought that might be a better fitting, but I don't know. We'll see where it goes. We did get R-Truth and Antonio Cesaro being set up for a feud, and I think it'll be a pretty good feud. I think it'll be pretty decent. I don't think it'll be that bad. I just hope they don't give the strap to R-Truth because I like R-Truth and all, but I really think that he's better at like kind of, I don't know what you would say, like a supporting major player, I guess, that he can work good against people. And I mean, I really do think that he should be a champion at some point. But I just hope they don't take the strap off of Antonio Cesaro this early after he just got it. They seem to have a really hard time with like people keeping their belts in the WWE. I've never understood that. If you go back to WCW, they would have huge long feuds, and like that would be the one main difference has always been the difference between those companies, and that most of the time WCW kept the champion, a champion for a long period of time, and you'd see him defend the belt, and they come so close, but then feud ends, move on to the next guy, and the champion would always stay there. And I mean, usually they would have 2 or 3 feuds and then drop the belt. But WWE, it's just like it's sporadic, and it's like donkeys fighting over feces or something. I don't know. It's like this craziness, and titles always changing hands. It doesn't make any sense. Like this week we're gonna drop the belt to you, and then we're gonna let Santino Marella hold the United States belt for like 5 months. It's like, are you kidding me? What's Santino doing now? He's tag teaming with Zack Ryder. That tag team gets me. I don't understand that. And they had a match, I believe, against who they face? Uppercut Primo. They took Uppercut Primo on. Didn't make any sense to me at all. I don't understand Cobra. I don't like the tag team. I hate it. I don't like Zack Ryder in the first place. He's horrible. He sucks. He shouldn't be there. He should be on SmackDown. Just let him rot over there. Future endeavor him in the past. I'm not a fan. Santino, I don't know. I like him. I like his style. Like I kind of more think that he should be an announcer at some point down the road and have him move out of wrestling, because I think there's a lot more talented wrestlers than him. I mean, he could be pushed probably as U.S. champion, but he's done that. He's been tag team champion. I think he's been IC champion as well too. So I mean, he's done about anything you can do. I mean, I can't possibly imagine him becoming world heavyweight champion. Either championship. I really can't imagine that happening. So I mean, he's been in the company for a while now. I mean, a while. I don't think I really followed it the whole entire time he's been in there, but he's been there a while. Then I guess I'm sticking with the tag team mode. I'll go ahead and finish the tag teams off. Then we get 3-man band, random singles match. It wasn't a tag match, but it involved tag teams. So we got the 3-man band, and we got Heath Slater and Jinder Mahal, and Drew McIntyre was, I don't know what happened. I guess he couldn't come over there, or maybe, I don't know, got lost in traffic somewhere. I'm not sure, but he wasn't out there. And the Usos showed up on Raw, and I haven't seen them in a while. Last time I seen them, actually, I don't think I've ever seen them live watching Raw or watching anything like recorded. I mean, I recorded the ones to watch them, but I never really seen the Usos wrestle, quite honestly. And this is the first time I've seen them. So, and this is pretty bad. I mean, they lost to Heath Slater. I mean, I understand Heath Slater's moving up the ladder. He's starting to get some wins, but seriously, the first time you're on Raw in a long time and you get beat by Heath Slater. I mean, if they were on the week before, I didn't catch the half of it, because I mean, I got sidetracked and didn't get to watch the end of it, and so I just went ahead and deleted it and watched this week's episode, because this week's Raw, because I didn't feel like I need to go back and watch it. But yeah, so we got a bunch of tag teams. We got Usos, we got 3-man band, we got Primetime Players, we got Rey and Sin Cara, we got Epic Primo, we got Rhodes Scholars, we got Team Hell No. I mean, we got a tag team division. We actually have a tag team division in the WWE again. I mean, it only took, about, 2 years to figure out who to go together. And Damien said I wasn't even in there yet, so I don't know. I don't know where they came up with these things, and now it's like team this, team that, team Primetime Players. They don't call them that, but it's like Team Rey and Sin Cara. It's like, what the hell is this team in front of it? Oh gosh, man, I tell you what. But Raw was okay this week. It wasn't the greatest. I'll admit it ended kind of weird. I actually didn't get to see the ending. but I heard it was pretty intense with Ryback and John Cena facing off. My DVR did cut off at the end, but I heard what people were talking about. Is there was a confrontation between Ryback and John Cena, and that it was pretty intense. And I'm going to do a video on Ryback and what I think about Ryback, because I think people would be interested to know the comments that I want to talk about Ryback and why I think he is a tremendous asset to the WWE. So look forward to that video. Probably going to be recorded after this, or around this time it'll be uploaded as well. So, we got basically the change in the main event. It was switched from a Survivor Series match to a traditional Survivor Series match to a triple threat match where it'll be CM Punk defending his title against John Cena and Ryback. So crazy, but it's getting kind of old. Punk, Cena, CM Punk, CM Punk. Oh, Ryback, CM Punk. Oh, now let's put them all three together. And it's like, seriously, this is what happened last year. Take out Ryback, enter Alberto Del Rio. This is the same shit that happened last year. It may have been like backtracked a little bit in different pay-per-views, but it's basically the same thing they're doing. Now I can only imagine. Okay, so now if John Cena wins the championship this pay-per-view at Survivor Series, mind me, and it holds the belt for a year. This might be like the same thing that happened with Punk. Anyway, it'd be kind of weird. Yeah. And then we got Sheamus, who dropped the belt 2 weeks ago at Hell in a Cell. It was 2 or 3. Yeah, I don't know. I lost count. He lost the belt to the Big Show. Huge, shocking, because I don't think anyone expected that to happen. I think some people saw it coming, but I really didn't see it coming. I thought it might happen, but I don't think anybody thought it would happen this soon. Especially getting kind of close to WrestleMania, people kind of thought, well, he'll probably hold on until WrestleMania. But Big Show, got the championship, and now they're having a rematch at Survivor Series. And definitely, without a doubt, if that came on the video, I so apologize. Anyway, but yeah, I don't. Sheamus, Big Show, I don't. Why? I don't know. Retarded, stupid, ignorant. I don't know what else to say about the whole feud. Just get it over with. End it at Survivor Series. Have Big Show beat Sheamus. Injure him. Do something. And have him have a big return at the Royal Rumble or something. I don't know. That's what I could see. They might have Sheamus win the Rumble again or something. I don't know. It's probably going to be something stupid like that. We all want the Rumble always to be somebody, that's that's awesome, but, no pun intended. But it could happen. Who knows? But no pun intended. But, it's Royal Rumbles has been disappointing in the past few years, so who knows? But yeah, not a lot happened on Raw. I mean, you got Brad Maddox coming out talking about that. That's what caused basically. And he faces Ryback next week. And people are already predicting. I mean, I'm already somehow Brad Maddox is probably going to win because they're investing too much time in his character just to let him lose, and then they're like, oh well, sorry, future endeavor. Yeah, right, whatever. So he's going to beat Ryback somehow. Punk will probably get involved, or something will happen. Or AJ Lee, maybe something to do with them. I don't know. But definitely pretty awesome. So that's basically all I got about Raw. So my crazy wrestling review, I'm going to talk a little bit about TNA now. 15 minutes in, so if you're not a TNA fan, you can click that little button, stop it, go on your merry way. If you're a TNA fan, stick around. I got TNA stuff I want to talk about. So let's get right into TNA action. TNA wrestling, I've been catching a little bit of it. It bores me. Some of the stuff bores me, so I always fast forward through some of the crap. Especially the Knockouts division. It's, oh God. I used to watch TNA back in the day, and it was horrible then, but it was actually watchable back then. The weekly pay-per-views were actually watchable. Now it's kind of hard to watch because they have, back in the day, they had nobody. They had a bunch of guys who you had no clue who they were. And they were doing better with those guys. And now they have guys like Chavo Guerrero, Kurt Angle, AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, Jeff Hardy, Rob Van Dam, Mr. Anderson. Do I need to go on? They have all these star power. Devon, Bully Ray. They have all these characters, and yet they do not use them correctly. They don't put them in storylines. They don't try and help develop the new guys. It's just crazy. Some of the stuff is entertaining, but some of the stuff is just like, what in the world are you wasting your time with this? You could be building storylines so that every match, and with all the star power they got, they could have every match be an what do you call that? A part of a storyline that could be in process. So, yeah, I don't know. But Aces and Eights, catching up with all that after the pay-per-view, because I knew it was going to happen. And when I started reading, it didn't really catch me. I saw Oh Brother Testify on top of the Off the Rope Show review, and I went to watch it, and it didn't click with me. And then at the end, he was saying Devon was revealed as the one of the Aces and Eights members, and I'm like, what? And then I'm like, But then after, I think a couple weeks ago, it was his name is blanking on me. CM Punk's former bodyguard. I'm blanking on his name right now. But, basically he became the other member. And then it kind of got to me. It's like, well, maybe they're going to, kind of reveal him as, going from the least important up to the top, as, and they call him DOC, Doc. They call him Doc, I guess, now. They announced, I guess, this past Thursday. That's what he's going to be called. Was it? Doc. No, not Doctor. It's like, I can't remember what the hell DOC stands for, but they call him Doc for short. And, so he's the second guy, and they're making a big deal about him. And I like that. That dude deserves to be, definitely given an opportunity, because I like this character, all the characters he played in WWE, and I really didn't get to see the one character he had with, I see him as Festus. I didn't see him as the character he was with CM Punk, so I never really got to see that. I've seen a little bit of it, but I never really I've seen him alongside CM Punk, but I never seen any storyline, any interviews, or anything like that during that storyline, because that's kind of the time I missed it, because I didn't have cable at the time and things like that. But what I've seen of him, I think he's a great talent. So hopefully TNA does something with him. Don't just get rid of him and toss him in the garbage after the storyline's over with. But it seems pretty interesting. Aces and Eights storyline seems pretty cool. So we'll see where that goes. And I don't know who they keep on. I don't know. It's kind of interesting, the fact that we're all kind of in the dark where they're going with the storyline. So it's kind of cool that we really have no clue as to we know Wes Briscoe's in there too, but so you got 3 guys unmasked, and I don't think there's any more masks. If I'm wrong, comment down below, let me know. But it's kind of like they're just kind of like we're just kind of being led down this path, and we don't know where it's going. So it's kind of interesting. TV champion Samoa Joe. I love that idea. I love the idea they gave the title to Joe. I mean, it was the greatest idea. I wouldn't think they were going to do that, but when they did it, I was like, oh, yeah. So, that's pretty cool. But my only thing with that is that the first guy they revealed from Aces and Eights was Devon Dudley. And the reason why they stripped him of the belt was because, basically, contractual obligations, so he couldn't be there anymore. And then, now he's a part of Aces and Eights. It's like, if they were going to do that, they could have waited to reveal Devon later on until, they kind of thought we forgot about it or something. Or, at least a little time elapsed between, the stripping of the titles. But it's like, I don't know. I don't get that. It's kind of like they're trying to do like an outsider angle, but I don't know. But yeah, and tag team champions are now Chavo and Hernandez. And I mean, I think we all seen this coming. If you didn't see it coming, then you're blind as a bat. Because I seen it coming. Because as soon as they put him with Hernandez, and they kept on making Chavo look pretty good in the ring, I'm just like, oh god. And they put him with Hernandez. I'm like, oh, he'll be champion within no time probably. So seeing that, and now the feud's going to continue with Kazarian and Christopher Daniels, which is good because it kind of moves him away from the AJ. And it'll get AJ into other storylines, hopefully. So it'll be pretty good. The only thing I'm worried about is, like I said, they have all these huge stars, and it's like, what are they going to do with all these guys? You know, Mr. Anderson hardly is ever, used correctly. So, I mean, I just hope Kurt Angle and, maybe, Mr. Anderson will go back to WWE at some point. Because, I mean, I think WWE could use a couple other big names to really kind of make their product interesting. And I think, one of them going back to WWE, probably not Kurt Angle, because I think that he pissed some people off in WWE. Supposedly he said he didn't, or supposedly I don't know. I thought he left on bad terms, kind of, because he refused to go to rehab or something like that for supposed like drug addiction or something. I don't know, something like that. I don't know. But anyway, this has been my wrestling review. Don't have really much to talk about TNA. Sting, Hogan, what to do. Ace and Eight's storyline still going good. Rob Van Dam versus Joey Ryan. There we go. That's going to be a pretty good match, probably. So they'll probably tear the house down. James Storm, Bobby Roode. I guess their feud's still continuing. I haven't really watched Impact this week, a couple weeks. I have forgotten to record it, so I've been catching clips kind of online. But I've been I've been watching reviews on YouTube from Off the Rope Show and British Fist. So they're my lifelines when I kind of either forget to record or I just don't feel like watching it that week. So there you go. Until something probably good's happening, and I don't know. Jeff Hardy's the World Heavyweight Champion. I have no problem with Jeff Hardy being World Heavyweight Champion, by the way. Shalik Daddy had everything right. He was talking about Off the Rope Show. So yeah, without a doubt, I'm happy. So that's been my Crazy Wrestling review. I hope you enjoyed seeing my very handsome face back. Okay, just kidding. Anyway, getting close to the 25-minute mark, so I'm going to go ahead and stop here. Subscribe up above. Comment down below. And hope you have a wonderful evening, morning, whatever time of the day you're watching this video. And hope you continue to watch my videos. And hopefully that you won't have to see my ugly face again, and you'll see the new format of the show. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Keep rocking.